So if you have been living under a rock for the past 13.5 years, in 2008 a show premiered on AMC called... And you know, it did really well and it's currently dubbed one of the best TV shows of all time. I'm not going to talk about it much though because then we would be here for 5 hours. Now since Breaking Bad did so well, they went ahead and made a spin-off in 2015 called... Now sequels and spin-offs never go well, like usually ever. Usually what happens is they can under-deliver or over-deliver. But Better Call Saul was different. It treaded on that fine line and it did it perfectly. It was great. And some people would even say it's better than Breaking Bad itself. Pretty much the entirety of the show was Vince Gilligan trying out new camera angles and experimenting, and it's so evident throughout the show. It's incredibly original and it has an amazing cast. Michael Mando plays Nacho Varga, a kid who is trying to get out of a life of crime, but has no escape.
They paid me to set up your nephew. And I did.
Ray Seahorn plays Kim Wexler, a work-obsessed business lawyer who always bites off more than she can chew, but still manages to land on her feet.
$7 million of your money. He hauled it across a damn desert without one penny missing. And he got you out of jail for a murder that, let's face it, you're definitely guilty of.
Michael McKean plays Chuck McGill, a lawyer who puts morals and laws before family.
It wouldn't take away from the fact that the defendant...
I am not crazy! I am not crazy.
Tony Dalton plays LALO Salamanca, a character mentioned by Saul in Breaking Bad.
LALO didn't send you? No, LALO? Oh, thank God. Oh, Christ.
He's cynical, smart, and plays this absolutely terrifying character that taunts the characters of the show throughout the seasons.
The hell are you that he tells you my business?
Patrick Fabian plays Howard Hamlin, an owner and best friend of Chuck, who owns a law firm and is the most devastatingly sad characters of the show.
You ever have insomnia?
Insomnia, nothing's real.
Jonathan Banks, Giancarlo Esposito, Mark Margolius all play same roles as they did in Breaking Bad. And lastly, Bob Odenkirk portrays Jimmy McGill, otherwise known as Saul Goodman. An ex-con artist turned lawyer progresses into the world of criminality and becoming the best lawyer by conning his way through.
You're a teensy tiny man in a teensy weensy little bubble.
Oh, Jimmy.
Oh, don't you fucking owe Jimmy me. You look down on me, you pity me. Walk away, that's right, Howard. You know why I didn't take the job? Because it's too small. I don't care about it. It's nothing to me. It's a bacterium. I travel in worlds you can't even imagine. You can't conceive of what I'm capable of.
Now you may recognize the name Bob Odenkirk and remember what this video is supposed to be about. And before that, I want to explain the events leading up prior. So in 2021, while filming the episode Point and Shoot, up at this exact moment in the show,
Both of you.
Bob Odenkirk said, "I don't feel so good." He went down on one knee, collapsed, and stopped breathing. He was having a severe heart attack. Luckily, someone on set knew CPR, and the crew had a defibrillator on them. Bob Odenkirk went into cardiac arrest and was dead for 18 minutes. They revived him, and he went straight back up to finish the rest of the scene. And he was so full of energy, he could do anything. But after this incident, they held back production for 6 months and worked for 12 hours a day maximum. So yeah, so that's what the fuss is all about. Now, if you already knew this, you would know that this is really old news, and that I'm spitting up dead topics for content. Now that is like 80% true, but I only found out about this today because of the next topic I'm going to talk about, which is the... So the Emmys were announced recently and people are not happy about it, to say the least. If you have been on TikTok recently, you would already know about this, but basically Squid Game won the Best Drama Series, and it sparked up a lot of controversy about the Emmys being rigged. What I keep seeing is Better Call Saul should have won Best Drama, and Squid Game could never compare. And I completely agree with these statements, 100%. Better Call Saul should have won. Bob put his soul and life at risk, which is how I heard about the heart attack. But the only thing I dislike is that Lee Jung-jae is getting so much hate for it, and I feel bad for the guy. He hasn't really done anything to do with this. It's just unbelievably stupid that Squid Game would win an Emmy over Consider Phoning Jimmy. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap the video up here because yeah, subscribe please.
Lee